Say hi. Say hello. Hello, everyone. So it has been a while since I have posted anything on my channel, much less anything relevant to what this channel was originally supposed to be for. So I think I need to take a moment to review what this channel was originally intended for and give a general idea where it's going. It needs to change if I'm ever actually going to use it at all. Originally, this channel was meant to be for keeping track of my projects that I started while I was in college, like Far Realm the Prince of Winds. I had videos that showed snippets from that, trailers, insider stuff about what software I was using, things like that. Far Realm the Prince of Winds was my very first project. Made it while I was in college, so I made it in my spare time between classes and homework assignments. And so I knew right off the bat it wasn't going to be a full-on finished product. It wasn't intended to be the final build. And Antenna, which, again, that came out shortly after I got out of college, and it also was not intended to be the final build. It's a little more stable than Far Realm, but it still has a lot of issues that I was going to fix, but it's just very difficult to find the time between my day job and just life in general. There's some interesting stuff in there, but it's just really hard to keep up with that when I'm really not doing that kind of work anymore, unfortunately. I have experimented in the past with doing other sorts of videos on this channel, doing playthroughs of games I enjoyed as a kid, things like that, just to kind of keep the channel alive and provide some content in between those meatier videos that actually show the content that I'm personally creating. But that really didn't come together either. Editing those videos took a lot more time than I realized that they would, and ultimately I think that if I'm going to keep using this channel, it kind of needs to just become a casual channel that I can use whenever I want. Whenever I start up continuous development again, I plan on switching to a new channel that I've actually already started, but I don't have anything on it just yet. I'm just getting the preliminary stuff set up. So I'll try to post a link in the description towards that. That way we have something to look forward to if I ever get this whole project back on track. But in the meantime, I think this is just going to be my personal channel. So just to summarize what I'm intending for all my projects at this point, Far Realm the Prince of Winds is being put on the back burner. I was originally intending to release a update to fix technical issues, but it's just too much of a mess. The project is very old. I worked on it in my spare time during college, in between classes and homework, and I didn't have as much of a grasp on coding at the time. So if I'm ever going to do something like that again, it needs to be a complete overhaul, and I just don't have the time for that right now, unfortunately. Tenna, similar situation. I'm putting all development on any sort of update for that on hold right now. I need to go ahead and cut those projects off. Maybe I'll come back to them someday, but I don't want to make any promises. So for now, I've put an official note on Steam for both of those games, both Far Realm and Antenna, that I am no longer developing an update for either of those titles, and I've lowered the price of each of them to $1.99. So if you want to check out Far Realm or Antenna, or you just want to contribute to my efforts and funds as I continue to work on Echoes Esker and try to actually get a handle on this whole situation, then every little bit counts, and this way you at least get a little something back, because I don't feel comfortable setting up a Kickstarter or a Patreon account or anything like that right now, when history has shown I'm not able to work consistently on these projects right now. I'd love to someday. I'd love for this to be what I do in my life, but right now that is just not possible. As for the Echoes Esker comic series, I really need to just focus on developing the game right now, if I'm going to do that. If I ever release the game, that'd be a great thing to work on in between games in the future, but for now, also putting that on the back burner. Echoes Esker itself, I do plan on still working on that. I am still working on it when I have time, but it is very slow going, and I'm not going to be able to post regular updates about it on this channel. And until I'm able to post regular updates or solid official trailers. Until then, I don't plan on sharing anything in an official capacity. When I do, I will put it on the second channel, which will, in the long run, hopefully become the official professional business channel, as this slowly fades into a personal casual channel. Dusty, dare I ask what you are doing? Why don't you come here? Dusty. Dusty! Come here. No, whatever he is doing, he is locked in. He is on the hunt for something. So yeah, this channel could become a good place for videos about my ferret, or videos of just playing games, having fun, but as for official development content, in the long run, that is going to be located elsewhere. I may have some behind-the-scenes stuff if I have something I'm really proud of and I really want to show off, but I won't be showing it off in a official capacity, like I've tried to do way back in the past before this whole channel kind of started to deteriorate into what it is now. Alright, so that's my general plan for the future right now, and we'll see how it goes from here. Dusty, any chance you want to come over here and say goodbye? Say bye? Bye-bye.